Hey everybody, I am really excited to talk to you guys today. It's been a lot going on, and I know that my last couple of days have been a little low energy. Laid up, my back was messed up. I'm still not 100%, but I'm so much better, and but it's given me time to think, and I've had a lot of thoughts go on. I've spent some time within my community, talking to some of the other people in my coaching community, as well as talking to my coach, and praying and really kind of thinking about what's been happening. It's given me a lot of time to process. I've been able to pray with some people and just spend some time getting some clarity. And I wanted to share some thoughts. I wanted to ask you guys a couple of questions and get to share some thoughts with you. This is especially to my small business owners, my people who have been out there really trying to really fight to get to the next level in whatever business you have, whether it's an online business or a physical brick and mortar business like me, and I'm also trying to bridge two worlds. But I wanted to talk a little bit about something that I think is happening. It's plaguing a bunch of us. And I'm going to tell you the title of this after, or maybe in the middle. But each one of us has a bunch of pain and scars and trigger points, and all those buttons are probably getting pushed a lot right now. It's a very uncertain time. We have issues that we're dealing with: fear of isolation, fear of abandonment. We have this social isolation, and it seems like we're about to have a mandatory moratorium on being outside. Like everyone's got to be locked in their houses to make sure that the coronavirus does not affect, continue to spread, that we can flatten this curve, which is scary. But that means that most of us, every single one of us, has fear of loss of income. Our business is crashing. And those of us that own our own businesses, we're really in a tough place. It's scary. We took a leap of faith years ago and opened our businesses, or last month. I know a few people who literally opened up very recently, and now they're like, what do I do? I decided I was going to be on my own boss, and then this COVID-19 hit, and the stinking virus, and the way the government's handling it, and Cuomo's not doing this, and De Blasio is messing up, and the president, oh my goodness. But we need to be taken care of, right? We need that help. We're looking for help. We want help for our businesses. We want answers. Those of us, we have kids in school. We need to know what's going to happen with them. How can I work? Because my job is still making me come in, even if you're not a business owner. This is all a messed up place to be. But if you are someone who has your own business, you're even regretting your decision maybe to step out of faith, and you're thinking about closing your doors down for good, not just for these next couple of weeks. Well, I have a message for you right now, if that's where you're at. If you're looking for answers and you want to know how to get them right now, I want to ask you, are you looking in the right place? COVID-19 and the government aren't the ones who got us into the place that we're at without a backup plan. Hey, Kim. Hey, Karini. It's not them. We really need to take a look in the mirror and say, it's not you, it's me. I got me here. Now how do I get me out of here and get me to there, to where I want to be? Hey, Gunther. You have to assess the before. Where were the holes in your plan? If you don't have an emergency fund, you didn't have a backup plan, where are the holes? Where are the places where, wow, I could have done this differently so that this would not affect me so strongly? If you have a small business, you have employees, where could I have maybe tightened up some things or shifted and pivoted in my plan? Hey, Omar, so that my employees are not now looking at me like, am I going to get paid? Because if you didn't address these things in your business plan or your life plan, that's why you're here right now. That's why we're here right now. And this is a really crazy, scary place to be. But we need to dig deeper. And the second thing I want to say is narrow your focus. Stay really narrow. Once you've dug deep and figured out where the holes were, you've got to figure out how to plug those holes up. Where were you messed up? Where were you, just not in the right place? You need to tell your thoughts, take them captive, make them obedient to where they need to be right now. You can't be all over the place. It's not the time to Netflix and chill, or COVID-19 and chill. No. Hey, Jacqueline, we don't have time for that. We do not have time for that. If you're a business owner, if you're a small business owner and you're in this situation right now, you don't have time to chill. You don't have time to sit still. This is not a vacation. This is not a place that you want to be where you're like, oh, I'm just going to relax. You got to reevaluate. You gotta let COVID-19 be the motivator. Let that be the thing. Like, I will never allow myself to be here again. The gaps that's in the foundation, the weakness that's in the plan that's been exposed, it's time for us to address those things so we can get to a better place. That way, if something else happens down the line, we're not going to be on this mistake. There's always going to be mistakes. We're always going to mess up. There's always going to be things we need to work on. That happens. It's just life. But what are we going to do to make sure that this is not the mistake we repeat again and again? Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. We need to figure out how to do different things so we get a better result. Take a minute to really think it through, because the answer is really right in front of you. I remember talking to my coach and talking to some other people and going, this is, I have people who coach and mentor me, and if you don't, there's a problem. You need to find somebody. You need to get some help. If you need, I will talk you through. I will help you with whatever it is I can. Because you know something, or you have an idea, though, honestly, right now, that you can implement right now to utilize to either open up another stream right now that's drying up. There are resources. Thank you so much. Hey, Junior, how you doing? There are so many things that you can do right now to fix this. And right now, I know when I had an issue with another situation that was similar, and somebody was like, you can fix this. And I was like, I don't see how, because I was in a blind spot. You need somebody to help you with your blind spot. You need somebody to get you past that, because you can't see them. We don't have eyes that, I know I'm a mom, so I got eyes in the back of my head, the kid eyes, that I know what they're doing when they're supposed to be doing stuff and they're not, or they're not doing something. That's different. In this situation, you need someone to help you see the blind spot so that you can get to the next step. You cannot have a 360 view all the time. You're not going to be able to, because once you get down, especially if you're the one that's running the show, you need other people to help you. I've been blessed to be able to work with people in committee for a lot of years. We don't do a lot of stuff without asking, what do we need to do together? And it's been awesome for me because it gives me many eyes. I get to help other people with their vision, and I love that. So if you need me to help you with your vision, get on a call with me, book a call with me, and I will definitely help you to work through whatever it is you're lacking. But I wanted to say, again, the answer is in front of you. The title of this message was called Stop Living in the Before so we can thrive in the after. A lot of times we are stuck in what I did wrong before, what I did. Use that as a motivator, use it as an opportunity for clarity, fix it, and then let's move on. I'll be back tomorrow or the day after. I've been live every day, but it's been different stuff depending on what's going on in my world. But I really want us to talk more about this. Hey, Rodney. Thanks so much for tuning in. I really want to talk about this a little bit more because I feel like there are a lot of people that are stuck. From what I'm understanding, in the next day or two, we're going to be on lockdown in New York City. And it's not a joke. So if you're like me, my main business was service industry, service oriented, brick and mortar. People came and saw me. I provided them goods and services. So without doing that, I have to pivot. And I've already started that pivot, and I started that shift a while ago. I knew I needed to have a couple of different avenues. So what are you doing? And if you're like, I don't know, book a call with me and I will help you. Hey, Casey. Oh, Keisha. Hey, sorry. Hey, book a call with me. I'm going to have a link up and we'll be able to talk. I will be able to help you. I guarantee I can help you have some clarity. But right now, I want you to take a minute. Like I said, the first step is to go back and to take a moment to really think through the before. What was going on? What was wrong? What was the problem? What got me to this place where I'm stuck? Then I really need you to stay narrow. Once you figure it out, you got to figure out how to get out of it. You got to know where you were, fix it to get to the next place. So that was it. Thank you so much for listening. I was so excited to finally be able to get up and talk about this. Though some of you who are in my circle know my back has been messed up. Hey, Adatone. Hey, Adatone, how are you? It's so good to see you. They know that I've been out with my back. And then yesterday I got up. I was like, I feel better. I'm out. Yeah, no. I was laid up again. So this morning was a lot of rehab for me and really taking it easy. I feel much better because I got some rest. But again, that time was for me, for my clarity in some of the areas I need to work on. So I hope that this helps you. If it did, please drop me that was great. If you watched it live with me, please hashtag live or drop live in the comments so that I know you're here. Share this video with someone who might be able to help. And I'm going to be on every day. I can't say exactly what time, but usually it ends up being later in the day because I'm with my family during the morning. I have kids that I'm homeschooling, which I was homeschooling them before this whole thing happened. So if you need help with that too, hit me up. I can help you. We've been doing this for about 3 years. And it's been really, really awesome. It's been really great. So we can help you with clarity for your vision, for your kids, for your family stuff too. Bob and I help parents who are contemplating homeschooling. So now when everybody's homeschooling right now, we can definitely help you. But if you need help for your business, hashtag type in business in the comments for me. If you are watching this, just can you type in live so that I know you are here. If you caught this on a replay, can you type in replay so that I know how you saw it? And again, if this serves you and helps you in any way, you can hit me up in messages. I will do my best to assist you. You can jump on a call with me. And I can help you clarify your vision. I know some nurses who really need to figure out how they're going to pivot in their life. I know some people who have small businesses and are really trying to figure out, okay, I need to do this a little bit differently so that I don't get stuck. And I'm able to help them, and I'd love to help you. Thank you so much for listening. Bye, guys. I can't wait to see you again. I'll talk to you soon.